The Dream Journey. In a sun-drenched room, Mochi, a little cat with a bear hat, tried to wake her friend Pico, who was wearing a rabbit hat. Pico was curled up in a soft ball, deep in slumber. Mochi poked his cheek gently, but Pico only snored softly. Mochi had a brilliant idea. If I can't wake him up, I'll just join him in his dream, she whispered to herself. She carefully placed her paw on Pico's head, closed her eyes tight, and wished with all her might. When Mochi opened her eyes, she was floating in a magical space filled with swirling, colorful clouds. She looked down and saw Pico, still sleeping soundly, floating beside her. "This must be Pico's dream," she exclaimed. Mochi carefully scooped him up in her paws. Mochi carried Pico to the first stop, the sweet jelly forest. The trees were made of wobbly jelly, and the flowers were fluffy cotton candy. In his sleep, Pico's nose twitched. He leaned over and gave a jelly tree a little lick, a happy smile spreading across his face. Next, they found a wide, white river of milk. Mochi and Pico splashed and swam in the creamy liquid. Pico giggled in his sleep, murmuring, "Yummy," as he floated along. After the river, they climbed the toy hill, where all of Mochi's favorite toys had come to life. Mochi giggled and chased a little wind-up mouse. Pico stirred in his sleep, his paws twitching as if he wanted to join the fun. Finally, they reached the giant yarn mountain. It was a soft, fluffy hill made entirely of colorful yarn. Mochi rolled down it with a happy squeal. Pico's eyes fluttered open. He saw Mochi and laughed, joining her in a joyful tumble down the mountain. "I wasn't just sleepy," Pico said, his voice soft. "I was a little scared of new adventures." He squeezed Mochi's paw. "But our dream journey was so much fun. I'm not scared anymore." Mochi and Pico hugged tightly, and the dream world began to fade. Mochi opened her eyes and found herself back in the sun-drenched room, with Pico still sleeping beside her. Just then, Pico's eyes fluttered open, and he gave her a big, happy smile. Pico was no longer the sleepy cat he was before. He took Mochi's paw and said, "Let's go play." They raced around the room, beginning a new adventure together. Their friendship was stronger than ever,